Good morning. Hello. Okay, I need to move the chat box. Sorry for the late start. We had a little bit of a snafu with the music. We've got some new music up. I'm gonna be working on, since it was so late that I noticed the snafu. I have not had a chance to get together another playlist of music that would work. So we're here with some 12-hour copyright-free lo-fi music, courtesy of the Relaxed Movement and their YouTube channel. So I will be following their directions in their description bar on the stream the video that I am pulling the music from, and linking their music down in the description bar. I've left it in a comment right now in the live stream on YouTube. I'm not sure if it'll hold up on Twitch. I think for Twitch my VODs save without music anyway, so the only one that I really have to worry about is the U of Tube. So I think that's how my VODs are set up. But anyway, we'll be here. We're working on the skirts. That is the goal today. We're gonna get that hopefully completed. I'm hoping we complete it. So far we've got all the front panels sewn together for the best of my ability. And yeah, so this is what we're gonna be working on today. Oh, this was the birthday card my grandma sent. She's so cute because she did kind of think that she had forgotten my birthday. She hadn't forgotten my birthday, but she hadn't, like, she got into it before an accident. She's healing, so thank God. But I in no way expected her to send me a birthday card because of health healing stuff, but she made a card and sent it to me. Okay, so our next course of action for this is going to be this is new music, so I'm distracting myself. Anyway, the next course of action is going to be sewing together the front and the back panel pieces. Well, right now we're going to sew together all the back and side panel pieces, and then we'll sew the back to the front. And then we're going to need to work on getting the waistband, finished assembling the waistband and getting that all put together. This is all very exciting progress that we're making. So yeah, this I'm so used to the old music. Oh. And like being able to like zone out while it's playing. Now I'm like, oh, this is new. What is this? This is new. I'm leaving my pattern pieces out right now because one, I think I'm gonna just cut out another skirt probably next week, depending on when I finish this one. And that's one reason why. And then the other reason is because I often need to reference them. I need to reference them so often that it's like, why put them away when I could just put them under a board? Okay, so these are the side pieces. back center. Okay. The question is, this is why we love like notches in pattern pieces, because that is how we match up which sides are supposed to be. That's how we match up which sides are supposed to be there. So, okay. So now we know. Gotta pin our right sides together. If I had been thinking about this a little bit more thoroughly, I would have done this as French seams, but we're here. I do have something to talk about. Not to be, you know, like all together a Swiftie and like, you know, crazy Swiftie. I am so excited for Taylor. As someone who has like listened to her music for like the better part of my life, it's like, okay, she's not like my best friend or anything, but like having, like, I'm not that delusional. But it's kind of like seeing someone who, seeing a best friend or a close loved one, you know, someone who has meant a lot for you in your life and who has, you know, been there for you through like ups and downs, like, you know, and you've borne witness to a lot of their, like, you know, their trials in trying to find someone that is their person. Seeing them like get get what seems to be the start of their happily ever after is like so infectious and so exciting. It's something that like for a long time, like us, like the Swifties, our fans, we never thought we'd ever get to see, because you know of how private her relationship with Joe was. And you know, we thought, you know what, maybe like that's why like a lot of people like did a lot of speculation as to whether, you know, her and Joe had gotten secretly married, because like one, we wanted, us the fans, we wanted her to be happy, and she has sung for like, again, the better part of our lives, about, you know, searching for love and the trials and tribulations of getting your heart broken and falling back in love and like picking up the pieces, mending that broken heart, and then, you know, like finally seeing her in a very like happy, like getting that, you know, like Taylor Swift songs have been played at so many people's weddings, right? Like that, like getting to see her step out of the soundtrack of other people's like love stories and finally like experiencing, you know, what she's dreamed of and sung about for like so long is just so, it's a parasocial joy that I don't know that I'll ever be able to like put into perfect words. I'm so excited. I was in bed actually when I found out the news. I was taking a nap, and then I woke up and I was looking through like social media, and that was like the first thing I saw after waking up from a very short nap. I had to like pinch myself. I like messaged my best friend, my boyfriend. It was just like, am I dreaming? It was in fact not dreaming. It was very, very, very real. Also, other exciting news, we've been getting more trailers for the next season of Infinity Nikki, which is the housing update, as well as the Stardew Valley collab. I'm gonna turn off my second machine, that was silly. That's very exciting. I am really excited about that. I actually don't play Stardew Valley, which is a shock to like everybody. I know enough about Stardew Valley to know that that unless I desire to not do anything else for the rest of my life, it's not a game I should touch. I know I'll like it. I know it's a game that I would like. Hello? What is happening here? Oh no! Not again. and seeing if that works. First. That's the first. First step. I figured it out. Anyway, so yeah, Stardew Valley, not a game that I play. A game that I know I would enjoy, but I like doing other things with my life, and I know that if I were to get into it, I would never leave. Similarly to how right now Infinity Nikki has all but taken over my life. So we're working with, like, you know, how much I know myself and being realistic. So the Stardew Valley Infinity Nikki collaboration is probably the closest I'm going to get. So right now, watch, this is like the bug that bites me and I get into Stardew Valley to a degree that is unhealthy. We shall see. But yeah, so Infinity Nikki, Stardew Valley collab. Yeah, so did the preview for the housing update. And who is that guy? Who is he? Who is he? Like, they've fed us for, like, you know, the last, like, 2 updates with the very sapphic, you know, shipping fodder. And now we've got a very pretty man. He's not Giovanni, but, like, he's pretty. Like, who is he? Who is he? Respectfully. Also, apparently, our home island is a gift from the Sea of Stars, so I'm interested to see what the lead up to us hopping on the boat and going to that island is. And I'm like, I'm so happy that I was right in the direction they were going with that, because I was so afraid. I was so afraid that it was not gonna be connected to the Sea of Stars at all, and that like there'd be like just one more reason for the Sea of Stars to be like kind of depressing and sad. But having it be like an extension of the Sea of Stars, you know, I am really, really happy, especially knowing that, like, the original plan was for housing to come out before the Sea of Stars update. That's where I was like, ooh, how are they gonna rework that? And they seem to have worked it out. So like, this is good. My personal opinion Is that so far, like from what we've seen with the previews? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Okay, I have to figure out which side's which. We're just gonna go with it. Good morning. I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore. The knit fabric is fighting me. Okay. I think. What? Because that's supposed to be there. That doesn't line up there though. Ah! But does line up there, kind of. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's just a whole big string. Great, this is 12 hours. I do know. I'm not streaming for 12 hours. That sounds like a recipe for me to burn out. How are you doing this morning, Alexandria? I don't know. What is happening here? Ugh. Did you see the promo for the new promo for 1.9 in Infinity Nikki? Did you see? Because I was just like talking about it like to the ether just a minute ago. Oh, this is so frustrating. I don't know what I'm doing. It's definitely, I think, easier on the other. I think I'm doing this the right way. Either way, they're basically the same width at the top, so that's an issue. I don't remember which one is the back and which one's the back side. Isn't that so exciting? Okay, one, you need to look. You need to watch. I highly recommend it. for reasons, for definite reasons, we're getting like, okay, so the Stardew outfit, the outfit that's the Stardew Valley themed outfit, is like so cute. It's so cute. And there's another like housing accessory that we get with like a free, like the free like in-game, you know, like we collected as a reward for doing like the in-game like season quests and stuff. There's a housing decoration that we're getting to, which is like so cute. And then I will say I did see that. It's adorable. It is adorable. Okay. So I do want to say that like I'm so happy about being right. My theory on housing being like our housing island being connected to the Sea of Stars, like while I think that's like pretty like, you know, like my only like cause for like pause on like whether they were actually going to be connected or not is because like housing was supposed to be introduced before the Sea of Stars update, and then they like housing wasn't ready, so then they pushed the Sea of Stars. Like that's like the theory I've heard as far as like timeline goes, which like makes sense. Like that actually does make a lot of sense, with, you know, everything that happened with 1.5. The housing update is connected to the Sea of Stars. It is. And I'm excited to see like how they actually like introduce that as a connection, because like in the trailer we're like floating to our little home island on the boat from the wharf at the Sea of Stars. Yeah, so like it gives the wharf a lot more, you know, like functionality, and like it's actually a wharf. It's like more than two destinations, which is like so exciting. But then like also like there's like 4 different areas on the map that we can build houses on. 4 buildable areas. Like what? I'm so excited. Also, they finally revealed like the ability outfits for the like crafting the house and like doing the gardening and all of that. Like they're good. They're good for like those ability outfits. I'm very excited. Okay. I'll find out if I've done this right. What do you mean 4 areas? Like there's 4 areas that we could build a house in, or we could build multiple buildings. Like there's 4 buildable areas, which is very exciting for the possibilities. The possibilities are endless. I'm curious because I don't think they went into greater detail. I don't remember about like what everything is going to like cost as far as like, you know, resources and stuff. I have a feeling we're gonna need to stock up on, like, I'm not sure if bling is gonna be the thing that like ends up being, you know, more the deal, or because it's connected with a Sea of Stars, it's gonna be like that resource related, or if it's just going to be purely craftable materials is going to be the cost, or if there's a new in-game currency that we're going to have to work on collecting. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember them going into detail about that in the trailer, but we do get to have like animal friends, and like the gardening like ability, like Yeah, it looks so good. I'm not sure if it's different seasons or if it's just different areas of that island that you can build in. It's definitely newer currency related. Yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts too. Okay, let's see. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Sure. We are figuring it out as we go along. That's the story here. I don't. No. I'm so excited I am excited for the gardening portion too. I wonder if like in future updates they do give us the ability to like cross-pollinate things like in like Animal Crossing and the like. I doubt it. I kind of do doubt it though. I think it's mostly just going to be being able to grow like I think there might be a couple new flowers for like the area. And then they did show us being able to I need it the other way. Us being able to grow some of like the plants that we're able to find when we're like gathering like the flowers and stuff that's around the different areas. So yeah, that's exciting. And then there's some fish ponds, water that Momo can actually play in, which is so cute. Momo was playing in the water during part of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Cooperate with me. Yeah, I'm excited to see what all the Sims girlies come up with for the housing. I think the Sims girlies are gonna be the ones that are gonna like dominate the housing portion. I want to say that I'm gonna like it's gonna be like, you know, where I'm gonna thrive, but I don't know. I mean, decorating maybe. Constructing a house that like makes sense. I don't know. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what how the building mechanic actually ends up playing. Oh yeah. No, so I ended up streaming on Monday because I was not feeling well on Sunday. Energy wise, I did not have the energy to be entertaining. So I streamed Monday morning. I was feeling better at that point. So my personal goal was, besides doing the dailies, was to go collect as many resources as possible so that I could make as many of Momo's cloaks that I still have to craft as I could, because I have been neglecting my boy Momo, and I couldn't do that anymore. I could not go on neglecting him and his wardrobe. So We were able to make 3 of them on stream, which was very, very exciting. I'm hoping that there is the ability to like set up or create like a mannequin like at some point somewhere, and like if I can get like a little tiny Momo mannequin or like stuffy, that then we could like play dress up with Momo and his different cloaks to have like around the house too. I think that would be super cute. Or like a mannequin to display, some of my favorite outfits that I've put together. Cause that would be really cute. To complete one of like the dye workshop tests, get as much of the in-game currencies as possible. Been doing those. I did those yesterday when I was doing my little playthrough. I made what I can describe as like a Snow White-esque outfit. I think it's really cute. So I made that. That was fun. OMG, definitely making clothing shed with all the clothes I love on display. Yes! Okay. Just gonna do it this way. I think this is the best way to go about doing this, I think. Well, this needs to go. What's that part in? Okay. All right. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna gather this whole thing. This is long. Ow, ow. Ow. Forgot a pin. This is long. It's like, let's see. Like 2.5 yards long, roughly. Okay. But the pockets look good. That's the part I was worried about. The pockets look really good. Okay, now I need to do gathering stitches. Okay. Okay, see, okay. Oh, hello. Okay, listen. Listen. When Joanna's closing, I got one, but I'm so scared to use it. I'm so scared to use it. I'm scared to use it on this material right now. Do I have any? I do. I have some of the knit scrap material. Okay, so we're gonna see if I can find a big enough scrap of this knit material, since this is the weight that I will be working with. Do I have a big enough piece? I'm gonna do some testing because I'm scared. Also, how do I put this on my machine? I think it's... I'm working with stretch material, so I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Don't do this at home. Don't try and unscrew something with scissors. Don't do that. Don't be mean. Find something that's more screwdriver shaped. Okay, let's get that foot off. And yeah. Okay. Ah! I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It's okay. This needs to go there. Needs to go there. I'm doing this based off of what seems logical, and not off of a manual, which I should probably be using a manual. Okay, come on. Also, trying to put a screw thing back in with, like, nails as long as mine are right now is not for the faint of heart. I'm struggling more than I thought I would. Come on. Ah! Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it, sports fans. Maybe. Make sure that it's tight. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna need to move. Okay. That's okay, Alexandria. Have a good time. Get all packed up. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know what's happening. Okay. I don't think I'm doing that right. That's not going right. Okay, so I need to figure out how this is supposed to. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. It did not like that one bit. Okay. Okay. It did not like that. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Ah! Where's... Oh, hi, Teru. Just got done with physics. Yay! What's the best possible fabric? In my view, depends on what the application is. Depends on application. So, yeah, it fully depends on application because I think that the best possible fabric, oh, it's a cardinal. It's a male and female cardinal. Oh, look at those pretty birds. Yeah, I was trying to try and use my my ruffler foot, but it is not working on this fabric. I think. Come on. Oh, come on. No. No. Stop that. Need a magnet. All right. How do I get this out? Okay. Nails are not helping. Up. Okay. Oh, I need to unscrew this. it's a really good thing I was practicing with the ruffler stitch on like a scrap piece of fabric instead of my actual skirt. Otherwise, I would be so upset. Love a good can of compressed air. The last thing I need to do is break my machine. Trying to figure out how to use a ruffler foot. I will get the hang of the ruffler foot. That is something that I will be able to use. I will, because I desire it. But not on this project. This project, I'm just going to do gathering stitch. I'm just going to do a normal gathering stitch, and we will figure out the ruffling foot on something that is a little less learning curve. Like, I'm gonna figure it out on like a cotton. I'll figure it out on a cotton. Figuring it out on a stretch fabric is not looking like the easiest thing to do, and I would rather hang of it than destroy my machine. Put this thing back together, and then I will look at the chat once I get my machine reassembled. Cardinals like the birds. Or is it like different tools for different jobs kind of entirely? It's that is more how it is. Let's see. Surely your artist silk is more precious. and exciting than linen or cotton. By manner of production, yes. Silk is more precious than some, like, a lot of other materials just by manner of production. But silk is not going to be the best material. Why are you so tight? Oh no. Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? What's wrong? Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Okay. Surely a yard of silk is more precious and exciting than linen or cotton. Can we get a tier list? What I'm asking. Algorithms like those. I could do a tier list, but I'm not set up for that today. I love working with a machine. Tinkering with it makes me feel like the machine. I have rapport, except when it breaks, obviously. Did you add new songs to the background music? So the background music that I was using is no longer available on YouTube Music, so I had to switch. I didn't realize that until right before stream. So the my band-aid was to pull up a copyright-free music video here on YouTube. So this is the one I'm using temporarily. I have, like, it's my first comment in the chat, and I will also be adding like the credit in the description bar once I'm able to edit the description bar after the stream posts. Yeah, so that's what's up with that. I love cardinal birds, so red. Yeah, so I noticed the female one first. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a female. So the female the female that was sitting on the roof has like a red, like they have a red beak, and then they're like very mossy brown. And then I was like, oh, it's a cardinal. And then the red one popped up. I was like, oh, it's the boy. The male cardinal. Very pretty. Factually, I know that different fabrics do different jobs for a good reason, but I'm inviting you to swoon over like a cool velvet you got to work with or embroidered piece. Yeah, so I mean, as far as the materials like in my collection, at some point I do want to do a tier list of like the fabrics that like I like to work with or the ones that I dream of working with. That is like a video idea that I have. That just is a lot of filming. Right now. Yeah, so okay, let's get to this gathering stitch. It's gonna take me forever because this is like so long. I was hoping to get this done today, but I don't think I'm going to. Which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. That's fine. I'd rather do it and not break my machine than my machine end up broken. Okay. No, I keep getting distracted by the music because it's so different than like the normal stream, or like the music I used to have. Now I'm gonna have to find new music. I'm gonna have to find new music, and that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll make it work. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can gather this without breaking the thread. I was hoping to use the gathering foot. I was hoping. But alas, the gathering foot was not a friend. There's something afoot. Hello, Aquamarine Rhino. Hello. Oh, sorry. Apologies. The dust. On Twitch. Hello to Kirsten. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm eating a an almond pastry and made white peach tea. That sounds so good. Yesterday, my mom and I actually worked on canning a bunch of peaches, and the leftover like syrup from those peaches, so good. It is peach season. Woo! Is this a dress? It's going to be a skirt. It's going to be a skirt. I'm just having to gather the whole waistband. It's fine. It's so fine. Here. This is the skirt pattern that I'm making. like to think that I am, though I am mostly self-taught when it comes to fashion designing. I do use a lot of commercially made patterns, but I do make my own. I'm not that great at patterning, so I do a lot of like making up my own. But sometimes when I find a pattern that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to do the math. I'm gonna use you. That's kind of where I'm at as far as like how I define. Where am I from? I'm from Chicago. Is about as definite as I'm gonna like describe it. Technically, I'm from the Chicago suburbs, but Chicago is the major city. Aquamarine, what do you mean what's crowned? I am so I have two chats going on. I've got YouTube and Twitch. You're from England, Kristen. That's cool. That's cool. What part of England? Do you play games? I do play games. Mostly right now I've been playing the main game I've been playing is Infinity Nikki, but most recently on my Switch I've played Outer Wilds. My partner has been having me play through that game, and I'm playing it through slowly because I kind of enjoy the exploration, and I know once I figure out what the ending is, it's gonna be harder for me to like pick the game back up. So I'm playing that game super slowly. And what else? What else have I been playing apart from that? It's just some other like games on the Switch mostly. Oh, IDK, it's the new thing in live. Oh, okay. So on YouTube specifically, they have like top commenter, and that's what the crown is. It's for like top commenter, something like that. I'm not entirely sure how to use it, but yeah. How long have I been streaming? On Twitch and YouTube, I've been streaming for somewhere around 6 months, I think. Yeah, somewhere around 6 months. A little bit, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Streaming in total, I did some streaming on TikTok for a bit, like for like about a year or so. And then I kind of just like switched to here. Yeah. But when it comes to like today, I don't have a Discord server made up for this. No, I did at one point, a long time ago. But that Discord server's died. I do know that I need to set one up. I know I do. Okay. Now where? I know I marked on here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I need to sew these together. I will explain. I will answer Aquamarine's question from YouTube first. I didn't know TikTok had streaming. Yeah, TikTok has streaming. It's called live, but basically it's basically streaming. And then back to Twitch, Kristen. When did you decide you wanted to show your passion on stream? So it was a little over a year ago. I decided that I wanted to work on. Oh, I do not want to be. I wanted to document a big project that I was working on, which was a costume idea that I had for a time twisted like someone lost in like the time stream kind of Hello Kitty fan inspired outfit. So I wanted to document the process of making that, and I knew that it would take me forever because the year before I had tried to document making another costume that I had an idea for, which was a cottagecore Legends Arceus inspired Leafeon, or just plant train, like plant type Pokemon, grass type Pokemon. That's what I meant. That's the word I was looking for. Grass type Pokemon trainer costume. I had this idea in my head and I was trying to document it, and it took me so much longer to make the costume because I was trying to document it. And like setting up camera, talking to the camera, like that took up so much time away from making the thing that I was wanting to make, that I just decided that I needed to figure out a better way for myself, and like not working against myself and not working against my productivity, but working with myself on how to like document the process of making that garment. And so I started doing that. I started with TikTok, and because that was like the platform that I had, like at the time I have like still have the most, like it's my largest platform, and I was already familiar with streaming on TikTok, but I started getting a little like bummed out with like the limitations of TikTok streaming. So I started streaming on Twitch. I did a simul stream for a while of Twitch and TikTok, and then OBS only really has like the capability, at least like on the computer that that I'm using to stream from, it really only has the capability of streaming to two platforms. And TikTok, like we were jerry-rigging around like trying to get TikTok and Twitch to work together. So it ended up being a whole lot easier to just stream on both on Twitch and YouTube. And basically all of the VODs are saved for like long term on YouTube. I try, as I'm able to, I try to get like clips and stuff for Twitch, but I'm not the most consistent when it comes to that. But all the VODs, everything for like the process is over on YouTube, and I'm really, right now it's working as far as like how this documents, it's working as far as how I'm documenting my process. I'm working with myself versus against myself, and I really do enjoy doing that. You should use the peach syrup for much. You know what? I think I might have to at some point. They're probably, so it's really not the sweetest peach syrup. It's okay. It's like, it's not super sweet. So it actually would be, I think it would be really good with a matcha. What do you do besides this, Evie? help if you want to promote. What do I do besides this? Besides this, right now I'm actually looking for a new job. I used to work for Joanne Fabrics. I actually posted a series emptying out my my drafts over onto TikTok and Instagram. I used to work at Joanne Fabrics. Absolutely loved my job. I was worked my way up to manager. And so right now I'm working on finding a new job. I'm wanting to like shift my career a little bit so that like I'm more aligned with myself, I guess. Yeah. Having a job where I still have like flexibility to be able to do stuff that I enjoy, and I have like a little bit more of like the like ability to do that is kind of that's yeah, I'm right now I'm in limbo. And right now, especially since I don't have like one like massive project that I'm working on, like with the Hello Kitty outfit, right now stream especially has been incredibly helpful for me to like maintain a sense of like schedule and normalcy. Which I am needing like a lot. So this layout was actually partially made by someone I bought a pack off of Etsy, and then my brother actually helped me. I tried piecing things together, and I had given my brother like a rough layout with like the elements that I bought of like, this is kind of what I like. And then my brother, who has a much better eye for digital stuff. Anyway, he was just like, okay, let me tweak this, and the final result was what my brother came up with. I'm very, very grateful for him working with me on this, for sure. But no, I'm not a software engineer. I'm not. weight of the knit material is frustrating right now. It keeps moving in ways I don't want it to move. It's fine. Oh, okay. I think. What time is it? Okay, so normally I stream until noon. Today. Let's see, how tight was that mouse? Pretty tight. Okay. But I am so close to having the waistband at least partially attached to this garment. So I think what I'm gonna do, because it's like 5 minutes. I'm not sure if this will take me ow, stabbed myself with a pin. I'm not sure if it's gonna take me more than 5 minutes to do. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get this. I'm gonna stay on stream, stay streaming, documenting long enough to get. Plug that for safety. I'm gonna get this waistband sewn on today. That was one of my goals for today, was to get this sewn on. So we're just gonna power through. That maybe that stream is going a little longer than normal, which I don't think anyone's gonna complain about. Hopefully not. So we're gonna get this sewn on. So excited. So I wanna make sure that this is going to work the way I want it to work. Ah! No! Do you have models? Like people that like wear my clothes, or like stream models? Like, so I know I have a lot of people that come into stream saying that they could make like a VTuber icon for me, and yeah. Right now is not something I'm interested in. Not gonna close it off forever, but right now, not interested. But when it comes to like people that like model my clothing that I make, generally right now I've been making clothing. I just make clothing for, generally, it's clothing for myself, or I am making something custom for somebody else. On my Instagram, one of my friends did tag me in the garments that I made her. Made her a dress because she was attending a wedding, and she wanted me to clone a vintage dress that she had found at a thrift store that was the wrong color. So we cloned that dress. That was a lot of math. And then right now, another project that I have on my docket is a cosplay for another friend. So I have other people that I make clothing for, but as far as like models for like the clothing that I'm making like right now, I do not. Clothes models. Okay. Teru. I think it's a better fit to not have you be a VTuber. I think it's a better fit to not have you be a VTuber. Well, thanks, friend. There is a part of the like the anonymity that comes with like VTubing that is kind of appealing. Or just having like a little mini version of myself for like gaming streams. It would make it a lot more like the flexibility of like if I'm not feeling being on camera, like Sunday, there was no way on the planet that I was going to be camera ready. I could not want to subject anybody for long term to like how I was feeling and how I was feeling looked on me on Sunday. So I postponed till Monday when I could, feel presentable, because a big part of it is how I feel. Like if I'm not feeling good about being on camera, then like I'm not going to be able to be like the entertaining way that I would like to be on camera. So it's a juggling act. That's like that is when having a model of myself, like a VTube model or just like a animated version of myself, is appealing to me personally. Okay, wait. Before I do this, because once I do this, I can't go back on the potential zipper placement. Is this actually going to cover me, or have I made a mistake? Oh, I can't see that. Okay. That's perfect. It's perfect. I have to keep reminding myself this is a kind of thick sweater, so this is perfect. This is perfect. Because the last one I made ended up being too big. Because the knit, everything like stretched out, and it ended up being way too like loose around like the waist alone. So I've had to like do some altering to that, which was kind of annoying. I am not going to lie. I like being able to have things done and not have to like massively alter them later. Okay, so we're going to make it so this can get folded down. Speaking of gaming streams, I'm so excited for the housing update. I'm so excited. So, let's see. How many days are left until the housing update in Infinity Nikki? Because Friends, it's going to be, I am going to be obnoxious. I don't know what this storyline's gonna look like, but I am excited because it's coming up here soon. They've been teasing the updates. I just gotta look to see how many more days. So excited. Okay. I should wait to do this until I get the zipper in. Oof. I'm not doing the zipper today. No. No. But the waistband's on. And we will do the rest of the sewing down once because we're gonna need to encapsulate the zipper into that. So we're done for today, but we made such good progress, which means we'll be able to hopefully, unless the zipper and I are not friends next week, we should be done with this skirt next week, except for hemming. But okay, so the plan for stream next week, then on Wednesday, unless again, I think I have to specify like preface like everything I say. I will be here for stream on Wednesday, unless I have a job interview. Okay, thank you, Teru. Have a great day. I will be here for stream on Wednesday. Unless I have a job interview. There is a good chance this Sunday I probably won't be here because it's my partner and I are going to be going and visiting his grandparents for the holiday weekend. It's a holiday weekend here. So we're going to be visiting his grandparents. So I won't be here this Sunday for stream. I'm going to try and do a catch-up stream on Monday morning though. We'll do our normal gaming stream, kind of like how I did it this week, where 5 days. So wait, today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That will be Monday. Okay, so Monday we'll be able to play that new update in Infinity Nikki. Maybe, hopefully, Monday. Okay, so we'll do a Monday morning. We'll do a stream on Monday morning, and that's the plan. So Wednesday, unless I have any stream thing, unless I have a job interview, I'll be here. And we'll work on finishing up the skirt, and hopefully if we get to the point where the only thing I have left to do is hemming, then I'll get to work cutting out the other option that I was wanting to make the skirt pattern out of for my trip to Japan, because I really want to wear these two. I think they'll be so cute. I really want to take them with me and wear them there. So we'll be working on that next Wednesday. So that's my plan. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for Christine for popping in on Twitch. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you to Teru, Aquamarine, and Alexandria over on YouTube for hanging out in the chat with me at different points today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Bye!